What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 7, Episode 3. I'm a little behind, but y'all know we're going to get caught up. So this episode, we see that people are trying to set up these alliances, right? So we know that Monet and Trinity are in an alliance. They tried to bring Jinx into their alliance, and Jinx was like, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Because Jinx's thing was, listen, I don't want to have to be beholden to anybody else when it's time to make a decision if it's what's best for my game. And so, yeah, I'm just not, don't know how I feel about that. So then Trinity slides up to Shea Coulee, and Shea Coulee says, well, wait a minute. I've already been blocked. You've already been blocked. The only person right now that needs protection is Monet Exchange. And so I don't see how alliance will benefit me. So then Jada Essence walks up on their conversation, and Jada was like, did I walk up on an alliance? And Trinity was like, no, girl. Here goes Shay. Well, actually, you did. Trinity was like, what the? Like, this is a secret alliance for a reason. Secret. Why are you telling everybody that we are having an alliance? And so she asked Jada about it, and Jada was like, I don't know. Like, should I? Shouldn't I? Because I don't know whether this is what I should be doing. I'm not sure, you know. So I said, loose lips sink ships. Y'all should have just kept it between you and Monet. I know it's a small alliance, and I understand that, you know, there's strength in numbers, but sometimes it's too many numbers. It ain't that many of y'all. 2 people out of 8 people out of an 8-person cast is good enough. Y'all should have, listen, Monet and Trinity, you should have kept that to yourselves, because now you got at least 3 other people giving y'all the side eye right now, who now you have let them know that y'all are in an alliance. The advantage that y'all have is that people wouldn't think that y'all would work together since y'all had shared the crown. But now you done blew that out the water. Anyway. So in this particular episode, the mini challenge is they're doing this whole Wheel of Fortune game. Now it's funny because they never say Wheel of Fortune. They always say America's Game, America's Game. But anybody with 2 cents that has a grandmama that watched the Wheel of Fortune know that they was playing Wheel of Fortune. And so they could earn money, which some of them did. I think Trinity had money, but then she went bankrupt. Evie Ollie ended up walking away, I think, with a couple of $1,000s. But ultimately, everybody had to get a vacation because the maxi challenge is that they're going to have a ball, honey. And the it was called the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I said that. Realness of Fortune Ball. That's it. I'm sorry. It's the Realness of Fortune Ball. So, of course, they have to do the 3 looks for the ball. And so each person got a vacation spot, and there was a color connected to it. And so their last look had to have that color inspired by the vacation spot that they got. But the catch is they had to make it themselves. So this was the sewing challenge. So they had to make their outfit themselves. Jinx can't sew. Basically, Jinx can't sew. We know Raja can sew. We know Jada Essence Hall can sew. Monet can get by. Okay. But out of everybody in this challenge, I think Jinx was the one that probably struggled the most with it. Trinity actually ended up helping her, but hers, you know, anyway. So the funny thing was the first category was the Vanna White realness, which was hilarious because the real Vanna White actually came out. So everybody's runway was supposed to be inspired by Vanna White, right? So Jinx came out, and now one thing we know about Vanna White mastered, again, if you grew up on this, you know, Vanna White mastered that in-between look, like that not so much black tie, but like cocktail hour, right? All of her dresses were very cocktail hour. They weren't overly done. Some were some bad dresses, but she definitely wasn't giving casual, right? And so we have Jinx Monsoon came out, and she had this black sequins gown. I think she was a little overdressed. I liked the dress. I liked the gown. And it was funny because Vanna actually had on a black cocktail dress. But I think Jinx's was a little more dressy than necessarily need to be. Shea Coulee came out in this beautiful white dress with a bow in the front. But again, I don't know if it was giving me Vanna White. It was nice. It was put together, but I don't know if it was giving me Vanna White. Monet had on this white hoochie mama dress with the slit all the way up to her yang yang. Vanna White would never. Again, it was a nice dress if you going for sex siren at after dinner event, but it Vanna White would never. Okay. Jada loved it. Jada gave me. She had the hair. She had the blonde hair, down to her shoulders. She had this silver sequin gown, but again, it wasn't. I didn't think it was too much. I loved it. I thought her look was great. Raja, blue gown, big hair, 100%. It was giving me Vanna. It was 100% giving me Vanna. Evie Oddly, absolutely not. Her look was not. It was not. There was nothing about her look that was Vanna White. She had this huge orange wig, and she had this dress that was like sheer at the bottom, and that was my least favorite look of this particular runway, because there was nothing about it that was Vanna White to me. And she was like, it's my interpretation of Vanna White, and I know Evie is very creative, and I know we give her a lot of credit for thinking out the box and all of that, but this just, no. The Vivian had this crushed velvet peach. I liked it, but again, not my favorite for Vanna White. Trinity had this rhinestone dress with the big hair. I was here for it. So I feel like Trinity, Raja, and Jada understood the assignment. I absolutely think the three of them understood the assignment. Okay? So then we have, let me get to the next one. We have the before and after. Y'all know the famous Wheel of Fortune clues where it's before and after, where it's like two words together. So it's like peanut butter and jelly donut, right? So Jinx, I think, was one of my favorite looks. She had Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. And, it was Jane, whatever it was Jane Fonda and Barbarella. So, I mean, it was Baby Jane and Barbarella. Damn it. Jane Fonda's Barbarella and Baby Jane. So she had the white face with the beauty mark, and then her outfit was very Barbarella. It was cute. Shea Coulee was Gold Tooth Fairy. It was okay. It was definitely giving me the gold lame, and it had the whole tooth fairy thing, and she had gold teeth in her mouth. It was definitely a concept, and it was cute. It was cute. Monet was Bob the Drag Queen Elizabeth. It was cute. She came out with her purse first. That's Bob's thing, purse first. Bald head with a hat with a crown on top. It was a cute concept. I was here for that. Jada gave us Bag Lady in red. I was here for all of it. She had on a red gown, and then the bottom of the gown were backpacks like sewn together, and it was all red. It was. I thought it was a really nice concept, and it was really well executed. I was here for it. It was great. Raja gave Olivia Newton-John Waters. My only problem with that was you weren't giving me enough John Waters. She gave us the bad Sandy from Grease, and then she had a pencil mustache that nobody could see. But I don't know what else you could have done with John Waters, but it wasn't. It was mostly, like, when you saw it, all you saw was Olivia Newton-John. You didn't see any of the other element that I thought. Evie Oddly, I thought, was hilarious. Evie Oddly did Cardi B. Arthur. So Evie Oddly came out with this, like a B. Arthur style outfit, and then ripped it away. And she had on the WAP style bodysuit with the titties out, with just the little cones covering it. It was cute. That was actually one of my favorite looks from this runway with Evie. Vivian did Princess Diana Ross, and it was cute. She came out very shy, Princess Diana, and then she kind of did the whole I'm coming out with Diana Ross. It was subtle. You had to be watching her. So we sort of missed some of that. I didn't really see a lot of it until Michelle Visage was talking about it, and they sort of showed it to us, because we kind of missed some of that. But it was cute. Trinity did RuPaul Charles II. It didn't really work for me. So from that runway, My favorite was definitely Jada's Bag Lady, Evie Oddly's Cardi B Arthur, um, and Jinx Monsoons, right? So those are my three favorites from that runway. So the last runway was they had to make their own look part. Jinx Jinx was definitely given somebody help me make this. Hers was purple. It was Provence purple, and she was trying to go for like a whole like Athena goddess type situation. It was very drapey. Shea Coulee gave us she was doing the White Cliffs of Dover, and she did this beautiful wedding gown. It was great. It had the head wrap and everything. It was beautiful, very nice. I was definitely here for Shea Coulee. Monet was doing this green. She was Green Isles Emerald of Ireland, and she gave us a whole disco look with the slits out the side and like the genie style pants, and with this red afro wig. It was passable. It wasn't my favorite, but it definitely wasn't it wasn't the worst in my opinion. It wasn't the worst. Jada gave us this, she was Black Sand Beach of Hawaii. She gave us this black leather side slits situation with the spiked shoulders. It definitely didn't look like she made that in the workroom. It definitely looked like she bought it or she had months to make it. It was gorgeous. Raja was the Golden Pagoda of Neymar. She had this golden, the top was like very poofy and exaggerated and huge and pleated. It was great. I loved it. I liked it. Evie Oddly was giving us Peak City. And it was a cape. I didn't like it. It was very basic. It looked very much, this is my first sewing class outfit. I wasn't crazy about it at all. The Vivienne had this gorgeous blue gown. First of all, that blue color, that baby blue, was beautiful on her. And the gown, the way it gathered at the top and it was off the shoulder, and then it had like a little mermaid thing going on at the bottom. It was gorgeous. I put a star next to it because I think that was my favorite. Okay, I put a star next to it. And then Trinity the Tuck gave us this latex ass out. Very Trinity the Tuck. Trinity the Tuck. If you've seen one Trinity the Tuck outfit, you have seen this outfit. It was nice. Don't get me wrong. It was very nice. And definitely didn't look like she made it literally overnight. It was latex and red. And she had the Red Square of Moscow, but they edited all of that out because right now the whole thing going on with Moscow and Russia being at war and with the Ukraine. So they edited all that out, but she had red. So the lip sync came down to Trinity and Jada. They lip synced to Green Light by Beyonce. Yeah, Jada did that. Jada ripped that. I was gonna say rip that runway, but rip that dance floor. And so both of them Trinity couldn't get a star because she had been blocked the week before. So Jada got her star. She had an opportunity to block someone, and she ended up blocking Jinx Monsoon. Now, this is what I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding why nobody is getting Monet. Like, at what point are y'all going to realize that Monet ain't been blocked yet? Who going to do it? Who's going to figure that part out? Yeah. So, anyway. So, that's what that is. So, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.